The Bicho Papão, also known as Papa Figo in some regions, is a mythical creature with roots in Portuguese and Brazilian folklore. The Bicho Papão, which translates to bogeyman in English, is a legendary figure often invoked to trick children into behaving well. This eerie figure is part of a global tradition in which society has created various forms of brutal figures to instill discipline and obedience in the younger generation. The legend of the Bicho Papão. The appearance of the Bicho Papão is not clearly defined and can vary depending on different cultural contexts. However, it is generally described as a dark and shadowy figure, sometimes exaggerated in appearance, designed to instill fear in children's imaginations. The creature is often seen lurking in the shadows, waiting to catch misbehaving children. According to folklore, the Bicho Papão is said to appear at night, especially when children are reluctant to go to bed or refuse to follow their parents' instructions. Parents or caregivers may warn children that the Bicho Papão is nearby, ready to pounce if they misbehave. This acts as a deterrent to ensure that children behave appropriately and follow a bedtime routine. The Bicho Papão has cultural significance as a tool for parenting and discipline. The legend is deeply ingrained in Portuguese and Brazilian tradition, passed down from generation to generation as a reminder. The story is not intended to traumatize children, but rather to encourage good behavior by instilling appropriate caution. Although the Bicho Papão is a prevalent figure in Portuguese and Brazilian folklore, similar boogeyman figures exist in different forms in cultures around the world. Each culture has adapted the concept to fit specific social norms and values, reflecting the universality of using folklore to convey moral lessons. In modern times, the Bicho Papão legend has evolved in line with cultural changes and societal attitudes towards childrearing. While some parents continue to use the concept to encourage good behavior, others may opt for more positive reinforcement strategies. Despite these changes, the Bicho Papão's cultural significance remains, and the figure remains a recognizable symbol in Portuguese and Brazilian folklore. The Bicho Papão is a prominent figure in Portuguese and Brazilian folklore, with roots in the tradition of using mythical beings to guide children's behavior. This terrifying figure has thus become a cultural motif passed down from generation to generation. Although the Bicho Papão legend has adapted to modern childrearing practices, its enduring existence speaks to the power of folklore to shape values and social norms. The Bicho Papão is an imaginary creature from Portuguese and Brazilian children's legends, and also appears in the rest of the Iberian Peninsula, such as Galicia, Catalonia, and Asturias. The Bicho Papão is a fearsome creature, a mutant that can transform into any shape, usually a creature or animal that preys on children. It often hunts and favors mischievous children. The Bicho Papão legend, like other mythical creatures such as Hamem, do Saco and Kuga, is used by parents to frighten and prevent children from disobeying. All its expressions are related to the dangers that children may face if they run away or conflict with their parents. The saying "behave or the bad guys will come" instills in children to respect the orders of their parents.